What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have to look at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Lots of important things to go over and discuss in today's video. I'm actually quite excited for today's video because of a few new discoveries that I have found. As you guys can see on XRP, for example here, we have for the most part started to consolidate downwards outside of our beautiful bull flag formation here after breaking to the upside. And as you can see, we have started to tear to the downside, teeter-totter back to the downside. Well, as we start to fall and correct lower here, you'll notice it's now pushed us outside of the overbought and into potentially retesting what could be a bearish cross on the MACD right here, but it seems we have been rebounded off of it fairly nicely and have started to swing back to the upside, which is exciting. That means that we're holding on to the weekly, which is retesting its moving average. As you guys can see really quickly here, we've made it all the way up to our moving average, which is quite surprising on the weekly here. Retested it just last week, and here we are battling it out, duking it out with the moving average, some would say. So very exciting to see that happen here. Lots of potential positive movements after that as well, and I'm even maybe seeing some sort of uptrend starting to form here, which I'll draw on later on in today's video. We're also going to be looking at Ethereum, which had a very remarkable bullish cross yesterday, or sorry, not a bullish cross, but let's just say we broke through a major resistance here. So yet again, we're going to take the risk, fingers crossed, take the risk, bite the bullet, and take advantage of this run to the upside that we discussed yesterday. Now, it's going to be more of a moderate trade, but because we managed to close just yesterday above major resistance here, we did take the liberty of, setting a small trade with the, a stop loss just in case, and start to see the swing to the upside here, slowly moving that stop loss up just to lock in profits. We've broken through it in the past here, and after that, it caused immediate correction. The only difference is instead of trading closer to 84 on the RSI, we're trading at 64 on the RSI, so we're much lower in regards to how much more room we could head up to the upside. But we're also going to be looking at Bitcoin, which is forming some sort of ascending triangle, and the S&P, which is continuing its bull flag breakout, which is very exciting. As you can see here, we broke through a major resistance right here, and now we're starting to swing back to the upside. So I'm excited to see all this happen here. It is definitely some good news, but with that being said, we do need to look at all of these things as a whole. Yesterday, we made a video in regards to talking at the cycles that things like Bitcoin and Ethereum were looking at. But I did make a mistake in the title, and you guys caught me on that. Some of you guys politely told me that I made a mistake. Others had the, the ego to, say, you're making a mistake. It's a bear. It's not a bear market. It's not a bull market. It's a bear market, blah, 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 blah. Because I accidentally wrote bull market is officially over when I meant to write bear market is officially over. I made the change immediately after I saw your guys' comments, and I appreciate you took the time out of your day to comment that. So I made the change here. Totally not what I said. If you watched the video, you would have understood the concept, but some people just see the title and immediately comment and then don't watch the video. But for those that actually did, appreciate it. You guys understand. But moving forward from that, I just want to give a huge shout out to Orbitz for sponsoring today's episode. Orbitz is a decentralized exchange new to the market here, and a lot of very interesting and cool details that we have to talk about, because I do like DEXs. For those that don't know, it's not a centralized exchange. It's a decentralized exchange, which means you don't really have to worry about using all the KYC and all that verification, blah, 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 blah. It makes it very easy to use. So more information about this and how you can trade around, which makes it different, in a second later on in today's video. Otherwise, you can find out more information about them down in the description below. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. All right, guys, super quick before I dive into the technical analysis here, just 2 seconds of your time. For those that don't know, on my second channel that I did start, I am trying to rebuild a car. Crazy enough, I just dropped the video yesterday. For those that wanted to check it out and see that maybe I have other skills besides cryptocurrency, I don't know, I might be biting off more than I can chew, but that video has just dropped. It's the part 1 of taking it apart here. You can see it. Link is down in the description below. And now moving forward and diving into the technical analysis here, top 10 cryptos market is up at $1.21 trillion, up 1.64% over the day here. And we don't look overall that bad. It's more of a consolidation point that we're in, where Bitcoin and Ethereum and most of these cryptos, for the most part, over the past 24 hours are consolidating. but we are starting to see a bit of a movement to the upside here. But as you can see, it's really all inside the same kind of channel here, except for Ethereum, which is moving way outside of that. For the most part, all the other cryptocurrencies are kind of just consolidating, not really seeing much movement. And then Dogecoin, which saw a 30% rally just a couple of days ago and is now flatlined out. So very interesting across the board. I do want to look at XRP super quickly. I'm starting to notice a possible uptrend here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am starting to see this. Maybe it's too early to tell, but yeah, it kind of outlines itself very nicely here. I'm going to delete this symmetrical triangle. I feel like we all have that understood, that there was a symmetrical triangle clear as day on here, which caused the second wave to the upside here. But there's definitely some sort of uptrend where the prices are very much so intertwined with this, hitting it. We're consistently using this as a support because we have our moving average clear as day here. So we are getting held up very nicely with that, and we are starting to rebound, which is also exciting, but definitely a risky trade. I'm not seeing anything right now that screams, oh, time to be buying in. As you know, we have bought in, or I have bought in many weeks ago, back here in January 9th, when we confirmed closure at 38 cents. That's when we took a buying opportunity because we closed below the beautiful downtrend here. Wow, I didn't mean to leave that. I'm going to delete this right here. But you can see we had a beautiful downtrend descending triangle forming here. You could see the price right here, the lower high movements here. You could see in the clear descending triangle filling in the gap. We broke right here. We broke outside, and I said, for a very long time, at any point we break through this purple downtrend, that's the time we buy in and just hold with no leverage at all. And that's what I did. So we saw the confirmation. We broke right here, confirmed closure right here, 38 cents. That's when we took the play. We bought in, just held on long term. And as you can see, it's slowly paid off. But now we are retesting this moving average. I'm a strong believer, as I've showed in the past here, that we are going to intertwine with this moving average very soon. It could take a little bit longer. As you see, the first retest bounced off, and then we came back up to it. So this could be the first retest. We could see some slower movements to the downside. But at some point, I do believe that we are going to be retesting and trading inside of here. Maybe not this very second. Could cause some consolidation. But at some point, we are going to be swinging right back up inside that moving average, which is very exciting if you ask me. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Long term, we are in good standing with XRP. We just need to let things kind of cool off right now in regards to short term. Now, with all that being said, I do want to talk a little bit more about Orbitz with you, though. I want to give a huge shout out to Orbitz for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, in recent years, the world of cryptocurrency trading has seen explosive growth. However, with this growth has come several challenges and limitations, particularly regarding centralized exchanges. Now, these exchanges, controlled by a single entity, can be vulnerable to security breaches, manipulation, and censorship, among other issues, as we've seen with a lot of major exchanges like Celsius and others, to name a few. Now, a new generation of decentralized trading exchanges has emerged to address these challenges, such as Orbitz. Now, these exchanges operate on a decentralized peer-to-peer network, allowing users greater security, transparency, and autonomy. Orbitz is an exciting new decentralized exchange project that has taken the world of cryptocurrency trading by storm. Built on cutting-edge ZK Snark technology, a technology that offers unprecedented privacy and transaction efficiency, Orbitz is a multi-chain order book DEX that offers its users various advanced features. Orbitz offers users unparalleled privacy, efficiency, and even security. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just getting started with cryptocurrency, Orbitz is the perfect place to trade in a safe and reliable environment. One of Orbit's most unique features is its ability to quickly deploy substations that share the depth, allowing users to trade spots and perpetual seamlessly. This means that it will be much easier for projects to deploy DEX easily in a secure and reliable environment. Now, one thing that sets Orbitz apart from other decentralized exchanges is its focus on user privacy and security. By leveraging ZK Snark technology, Orbitz ensures that all transactions on the platform are entirely private and untraceable, protecting users from potential hacks and thefts. Now, another cool feature is Orbit's decentralized contract trading feature, which allows users to complete the entire contract order and closing process on-chain, with the whole trading process authorized and decentralized matching, ensuring a safe and authentic transaction. Orbit's platform provides more liquidity for contract trading by providing real-time liquidity and timely hedging with Binance's leading centralized contract trading platform to ensure that users' market orders can be quickly executed. And the fees are also 5 times lower than Binance and orders are executed even faster. Now lastly, Orbit's one-time fee of 0.15% for closing positions is competitive with DYDX's fees, which range from 0.05% to 0.2% depending on the trading pair. In contrast, GMX charges a 0.1% fee for opening and closing positions. All in all, the demand and urgency for initial liquidity of decentralized contract trading platforms are very high, and Orbit has addressed this through partnerships with funding and market-making teams to provide the necessary liquidity for its users. Orbit continuously enhances its passive and active trading strategies to meet the needs of its users, and with its comprehensive approach to liquidity, incentivization, and security, Orbit is well positioned to become a leading decentralized contract trading platform. That being said, shout out to Orbit for sponsoring today's episode, and make sure to check out their decentralized exchange ASAP by clicking the links down in the description of today's video. Otherwise, let's get back into the technical analysis. So guys, diving back into the technical analysis, as you can see here, we are looking at Ethereum, which is quite interesting if you ask me. This is definitely more of a moderate trade. We talked about this in yesterday's video in regards to when to buy into Ethereum, when I plan on buying into Ethereum, when I plan on selling, stuff like that. Well, we've been inside an ascending fractal here, which is very interesting. We have this ascending fractal. We're creating higher lows and higher highs, filling in this gap clear as day. And as we were starting to fill this in, we started to get very close to the top here. We also discussed the possible new ascending triangle here, or ascending fractal. So you can see it was quite interesting. So we had this, ascending triangle within, or outside of a smaller descending fractal here. That's what I meant to say. Excuse me, I'm getting a little, getting my words tied up. So we have this beautiful ascending fractal. You can see we had the flag. Then we have the flagpole, and we have this ascending fractal here. Then we have another flagpole with the descending fractal here. This is more bullish than anything else. It's, yet again, don't hold me to it, but it is a bull flag. I just want to say, we have those happen quite often recently. You can see the beautiful bull flag here that happened on XRP was right here. We had the clear flag pull, the downtrend, and then the break to the upside here. That same exact pattern happened to the S&P 500, the beautiful flag pull, the downtrend, the flag itself, beautiful breakout to the upside. Now we move forward yet again to Ethereum here. We have the beautiful flag pull, the downtrend, the flag, and then we had the break to the upside. So this ideally looks like we are going to be seeing a run to the upside, which is why I bought in. It's kind of a moderate trade, but it's why I bought in, and it's still time. Right here, when we closed last night above the major resistance, yeah, we've seen that happen before, and it wasn't good. But I think this might be different because we have a beautiful bull flag formation here, and that could cause the run to the upside here. Yeah, we'll end up being overbought and we'll consolidate downwards here, but as long as we continue to slide that stop loss up, we're good to go. But in regards to doing that, it's fairly easy. Use an exchange of your choice, and you can either A, move that stop loss up intra-trade, or the other option is to just sell off and rebuy back in with a lower stop loss than the previous one, and it's or a higher stop loss than the previous one. So it's fairly simple. When we first originally bought in, stop loss was pretty low. You can slowly move that up here, now breaking even. So if we do decide to correct right back down, we'd hit that major resistance. We would be breaking even, getting ourselves out in case we started to slide all the way back down to the downside, in case we have some sort of bull trap formation. So it is good in that sense here. But there's a very high chance that this rally is going to continue. I don't know. I have this gut feeling that with this beautiful bull flag formation, it should continue upwards here. I don't know. It's still a possibility that we could fall lower here, but I'm taking another risk, more of a moderate trade, and we're buying in with the expectations of seeing a swing to the upside here. As for Bitcoin, things are looking a little odd here. There's no real descending fractal or anything like that. We do have the actual pull itself, but then we're just kind of flatlined out, and it could be inside of what appears to be a sideways channel here, maybe. Now, more so an ascending triangle here, which typically do break bullish too, so I am waiting for that confirmation as well. There's also a good chance that that's going to happen, so keep your eyes peeled. Depends on how you look at this. The 4-hour shows an ascending triangle. The daily shows some sort of more of a sideways channel here that we've kind of played out in here, but again, this is little volatility. There's not much uncertainty moving right now. So with stagnation in the market, we typically see big jolts of volume. So I think that's coming next. We're either going to do one of these two options here. I'm sitting out on Bitcoin. I'm in on Ethereum and XRP. We've been in long term, but that's pretty much my standpoint. The S&P, I think, maybe will hang out here for a little bit, but I do believe we are going to be heading up higher, which is exciting as we broke bullish outside this bull flag formation here. But with that all being said, huge shout out to Orbit for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.